Hey Centra, happy 2020.
Hard to believe.
Hard to believe that it's 2020, the start of a brand new year, the start of a brand new decade. And so Aubrey and I came to you last fall talking about open enrollment, but we are back for 2020 talking about well-being and the Wellness Incentive Program for 2020. Of course, at the start of every year, we should start to think about new goals.
Absolutely.
For the year and just about being well.
Yeah.
In every aspect of our lives. Most of the time we think about losing a couple pounds after the holidays, definitely after all the cookies and whatnot. So today we're just going to briefly talk about high-level details around the wellness plan, the wellness incentive plan for 2020. Aubrey is going to tell us about the 4 different components of the plan this year, and then we're going to give you some really great information. So hang on, because this is the really great and important part. But before we get to it, Aubrey, tell us about the 4 aspects.
So this year we want to focus on areas that, if you think back on our past wellness history, we really have touched on many of these things every single year when we talk about wellness. They're all really important. But we want you to be able to identify them easily throughout the year and then do specific healthy habits in relation to each of those areas. So the 4 areas that you will see and maybe already have noticed on some of the communications that have gone out is prevent, nourish, support, and motivate.
Great.
So an example under prevent would be if you recall participating in our wellness program at all, or any wellness program, often you're going to be asked to make sure you visit your physician and have your annual checkups. So that could be your annual physical. For women, that could be your mammogram after a certain age, or your pap smear, or even a colonoscopy for both genders after a certain age.
Prevention is so important. It's really like the first step, kind of like your cornerstone in well-being is prevention. And so, as Aubrey was saying, the wellness program this year is really going to focus on the total you. And so that first step is preventive care. Okay, and so then next you mentioned nourish. What would be an example of that?
So part of nourish is feeding our bodies well. So this year we have a really great workshop for you to complete. Our partners at HealthWorks have done an excellent job at creating this. They've used all of our internal resources, which I'm really excited about. We have so many great people here at Centra, but they've used our internal resources to create this great workshop for you that really focuses on what you need to do to make sure that you're meeting your nutritional goals throughout the year to help you become a healthier person.
Yeah. Hey, has anybody seen the thing that Chef Tim has done down in the cafeteria at LGH? He's growing lettuce. And I actually had some on a salad the other day, and it was really great. So we do have so many people on board with the nourish aspect of the wellness program for 2020. Okay, so we've talked about prevent and we've talked about nourish. Next is support. What does that mean exactly?
So support is really making sure that we're wrapping our arms around you as caregivers. I'm going to leave some of the more detailed information for you to read about, but one of the ways that you can align with that support initiative this year is by attending our Spring Fling again.
Love
very
spring.
fun.
Yes, it is. There's food, and there's a little bit more food.
Little giveaways.
And gifts and giveaways, and you can sign up for things and find out about heart health, and I mean, it's just a lot of fun, and usually we have good weather. At least last year we did.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
We have it again.
Okay. So we've been through prevent, we've been over nourish, we've gone through support, and the last tenet, the last pillar for the wellness program this year is motivate. So Aubrey, tell us about motivate.
So motivate is our way of saying, how do you stay involved or engaged in healthy habits? So one of the things that we've wrapped up under that motivate section is completing your personal health assessment. And you might wonder, okay, how's that going to motivate me? But what I would say is, if you go in and take that, the reason I believe it really contributes to that motivation factor is you get to go through each of those areas and it gives you a red, green, or yellow on the areas of health that you are doing great at, or the areas of health that you might need a little additional assistance on. So it's that extra motivational factor of seeing how your health aligns right in front of you.
Good ideas. All great things, because once we start to take those steps, we want to continue. And we want to stay motivated so that well-being just becomes a part of our lives in every aspect. So that's kind of the Wellness Incentive Program for 2020 in a nutshell. You can find out more information on the portal. But you stay tuned, and the most exciting information. Okay, so if you participate in each of these steps, you get points, okay? And then once you accumulate all of your points, you have between January 1st and September 30th. And if you complete each of these steps and participate, you get a discount on your 2021 healthcare premiums.
Correct. So we're really excited about that this year. And just remember, with each of the steps, there's more than we just talked about. I don't want you to leave this video thinking you just have those 4 things to do. It's a little more in depth than that. So it's really important, if you want to get this excellent incentive of a discount on your insurance premiums for 2021, be sure to review all the information.
Okay, so what if I don't have health care what if I'm not on the health plan?
Yeah, absolutely. So we thought about that too. If you participate in all of the same steps and you are not on our health plan, we will encourage you to still do each one of those things, because you will have the opportunity to either get your Weight Watchers membership covered for all of 2021 or a YMCA membership covered for all of 2021 with our current YMCA partners.
That's awesome. I like all of that. I like the money. I like the Weight Watchers membership. I like the Y membership. All of those are great incentives, and we get healthy on top of that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Centra, thanks so much for tuning in. We are excited to be back. We're excited for 2020. We are certainly excited to see what this year is going to hold as far as well-being and wellness and just the health of our organization. So thanks so much. We hope you have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.